Yeah, it needs a little work. Welcome to Mark Pro's driving range. A little piece on the property here that I let a few balls go. Currently up at the cabin, it is July 28th, a Wednesday, and I got here yesterday. Did my usual half day of mowing, both on the tractor and the push mower. It's going to be a little bit of work and play this trip. I'm going to do a little golfing tomorrow. That's why I'm swinging the ball a bit. May head to a proper driving range later. I don't know. We've got some storms forecasted later on today, which could be pretty nasty. After I hit a few balls here, I'm going to put a new battery in Moxie and give them an oil change. Then we'll see what kind of time I have left over. Might do some shore fishing tonight, mainly because of the storms rolling in. Either that or, like I say, driving range. Driving range or shore fishing. Getting ready for tomorrow. But anyway, got here last night. Have been having a good time so far. It is very hot and humid. And like I mentioned, there's nasty storms forecasted for later on this afternoon into this evening. So hopefully the old cabin's up for it, and I'm up for it. Hope to put the Lund in the water at some point here in this video. Do some fishing. So just hang out with me for a couple days. It's going to be a little bit of work and play. That was more like it. A little bit better strike there. Let's get to work. I think Moxie takes about maybe 7 quarts. I'm running 1040 in them, trying to build as much oil pressure as I can. Plus I'm going to do some Lucas oil treatment, which I always put in my motors. I like Lucas. Maybe my friend Luke can tell me if it's worth it or not. I just kind of believe in the product. It is very humid and I am just a sweat ball out here today. It'll be worth it though in the end. Here's a product here. They are unofficial. I'll take them as a sponsor. Love Lucas products. I do believe in them. I think their fuel injector cleaner is awesome, and I've seen instant results with that stuff. Their tranny fluid is awesome. I've used that on worn transmissions, fuel injectors, and I've always used this in the Titan too. So this Lucas heavy-duty oil stabilizer, I really believe in it. Using the Titan. Titan's got over 160,000 in it. Doesn't leak oil, doesn't burn any oil, doesn't make any engine noises. Good stuff. I can't give Lucas all the credit. You do have to, do your frequent oil changes. This stuff's pretty thick, so I won't tape the whole process. We're almost wrapping it up here. Then we'll put a new battery in Moxie. I stand corrected. This 460 V8 takes 5 quarts. That surprises me. The Titan takes 6.5. 5 quarts in the 460. What did I say, 5? Yeah. 5 quarts, and that Lucas doesn't count. It doesn't add to your oil level. I never quite understood that, but 5 quarts of oil, and then a quart of that Lucas is what it's got in it right now. So I'm going to swap out batteries, and I might put a new battery terminal on it, and then we're going to call her good. It's not raining. I think we'll go shore fishing. Well, I don't know how this turned into a Mark Pro mechanical special, but it did. Put on these nice little new connectors here for the battery. Give the old battery compartment a good look, good clean look. Success. No more wrenching on this video. Guys, with the upcoming weather that's moving in here, there's not going to be any shore fishing tonight. So what I'm going to do, I am going to even though I'm not ready to eat yet, I'm going to grill my venison burgers right now, so they're ready for when I'm ready, because the way they're talking with this storm, I won't be able to grill later. They're talking high winds as high as 100 miles an hour, large hail, possibly tornadoes. Hopefully I'm not crazy for sticking around here. So I'm going to take care of some chores. I'm going to get the cooking out here outside all taken care of. Then I'll get my shower in, and then after that I can be in for the night. So we'll put the boat in the morning, and hopefully we'll get some good footage from the Pete tomorrow. So I'm going to head on in and patty up some venison burgers. These burgers are actually going to go out to the Pete's tonight. They had the sharp eye and notice that I've been cooking beef burgers. These are Veni burgers. This is for you, Dan and Don. I am going to make a squash stir fry tonight. Basically, squash and olive oil with some garlic. We had a neighbor near our house that was giving away squash, so slice that up. I'm going to have them with my burgers tonight. Actually, I had such a giant lunch, I think I'm going to just have one burger. I'm going to kind of eat sensibly this evening, so we'll get these cooked up, and like I said, gonna get a shower in, and then I'll have some dinner. Was on the phone with the Pete's today. Talk a little deer hunting. We're gonna get a camp going up again at their cabin. So looking forward to another deer camp video with you guys. We got some great land. So that's still a few months down the road, but we're starting to talk about it. Okay, I think these are looking beauty. They are. So I'll stash these in the cabin and probably eat them in about an hour, hour and a half. I get that stir-fried squash going. Get my shower out of the way. Refreshing. Okay, I'm going to get the squash stir fry going. Now, I've never done this before. This is completely winging it. We'll see how she turns out. We've started with some olive oil in this pan. And then I had some garlic at home, that stuff that comes in a jar. I'm going to add some of that. Stir it around in that olive oil a little bit. Turn the heat down a bit. I don't think you need to be that hot. Got that all mixed in the olive oil. I'm going to dump in the squash that we cut up at home. It's all stirred in there. Get it all coated with that olive oil and that garlic. There we have it. Let that fry for a while, see how she goes. I like how it turned out. Definitely cooks faster than potatoes. But definitely smell that garlic. Looks really good. In that olive oil and with the real garlic, it's probably not terrible for you. I'm going to dish this up. I'm having one venison burger tonight. We'll see you at the table. There you have it, guys. It's just a single serving for Mark Pro tonight. I'm going to eat like a normal person. And I'm looking forward to that. There is a raw onion underneath all that double layer of Swiss cheese, so I'm going to dig in, call her a night, and head out on the lake in the morning. I hope. Good morning, everyone. It is actually 3 weeks later than that previous footage you just watched. Now August 21st. Never made it out fishing that next morning, so didn't really have the footage of putting video together. I'm gonna hopefully put some fish at the end of this video onto that, so it's gonna be some footage of end of July and almost the end of August here. So we're on the Pete. It's pushing 8 o'clock. Alarm went off at 5, but there was rain on the metal roof. So I slept in a little bit, let that rain pass. It's a breezy day. It's very breezy, so coming out of the west, of course. So my plan is to motor on over to the west side of the lake and hopefully get into some fishable water. So I'm going to put this camera down so I can do some good navigating here, and we'll see you when we get over to the west side. Well, I had to change my plans. This is not where I wanted to fish. I'm on the other side of the lake from the lure. The wind is extremely nasty. This is probably the roughest seas I've ever been out in. I just saw a fish jump, which is good. But anyway, I wanted to be out in the river channel, 20 plus feet of water, and do some jigging. I know it doesn't look horrible right now, but it is out there. The river channel is quite a way out there. So I'm in about 13 feet of water. I found what I thought was a little bit of structure-y looking stuff. I'm anchored, and we're going to see what happens. Still nice to be over here. It is, when the wind's out of the west on the Pete, you want to fish on the west side just for water conditions, because east side's brutal. The winds really pick up on this lake. So I'm going to put one hole in with some cheese bait for cats. The other two, I got some fatheads I'm going to jig. So hopefully we'll get some action for you. If not, it's a great day to be on the water. I've had some tapping on the catfish pole, so I am going to see if there's something parked on it. Sometimes they'll hit it, and then they'll just sit and take her easy. So, let's find out. Snagged up on something out there. False alarm. Okay, I'm not having any action out here. I'm going to move. I think the conditions are settling down enough to maybe I could anchor on the river channel, which is what I wanted to do. So I'm going to venture out to the river channel. It's probably a few hundred yards that way. Wish me luck. Well, this spot in the river channel hasn't produced anything. It's a little bit of a struggle here this morning. Still nice to be out in the boat though. What I'm going to do now is head back in closer to shore. I'm going to troll the edge of the channel here. So I'm going to troll a couple lines, hopefully keep them into the 10 to 12 foot range. See what happens. Maybe it's a troll bite today. It's just too choppy out here for me to do a lot of searching to look for wood. It's just, if you find wood, then I've got an anchor. I don't have spot lock or anything like that, so it's tough that way for me today. So I am going to see if the troll bite is on. Well, so far the Pete is treating me very rough. It's going on 11 o'clock. I've decided I'm just going to troll back towards the boat landing, which is quite a long ways away. So I'll be at it for another hour. Boat landing is about 2-3 miles straight that way. Hopefully we can get something on here, film here. I'm in the channel leading back to the boat landing. Some of the worst fishing I've had out on the Pete. That's going to happen though, that's fishing, everybody knows that. So I'm going to actually put a video out this time. There's no fish on it. Oh well, that's the reality of fishing. Sometimes skunks happen. I'm going to put this old lund back on the trailer and head back to the cabin, get some lunch, pack things up, and head on home. So we'll probably see you there. I'll probably do the final sign off at the cabin. So thanks for hanging out with me on the water. It definitely was the roughest day I've ever fished out there. So we'll see you guys at the cabin. Hello. It's okay, I won't hurt you. is going to be a wrap from camp. I know I've had people ask me before, do you ever do videos of when you don't catch fish? The answer prior to that, I think, was no. I don't know if I've ever had a fishless video, but the skunk did happen today. It happens to everybody, and I'm just going to have to live with it and accept it. I had a nice time at the cabin otherwise. Lots going on. Not a lot of videos this season. As I explained in my last one, a lot of going on in my life. Since my last video, we have sold our house, and we've already purchased another one that we close on early next month. So if there's some absence in videos, be patient. I got a lot on my plate right now. A lot of good things. I gotta be honest with you. Earlier this year, I had never seen so many wood ticks. After the wood ticks, the horse flies were here. I thought they were gonna drive me nuts. But this weekend in central Wisconsin, I have never seen so many mosquitoes. I wanted to get down and mow the honey trail, but I couldn't do it. It was maddening. It's been hotter than hell, humid. So not only are you just a sweat bottom, you got mosquitoes all over you. So I'm looking forward to the fall for sure. Definitely have good luck fishing in the fall and the spring, so maybe that's what I'm going to start concentrating on. I know one of my viewers, Gregory, I told you I was going to shoot you an email and we're going to do some fishing. I'm sorry I haven't done that. I haven't forgot about you. Hopefully we can do it. Like I say, my boat's never put away. I went fishing a couple days after Thanksgiving last year, so don't worry, Gregory. I have not forgot about you. I'd love to fish with you. Just a lot going on. So that's going to be a wrap for this video. I'm going to head her home. I'm going to go golfing with the brother-in-laws in the morning down in Edelweiss Country Club in New Glarus. So hopefully the mosquitoes aren't as bad there. They certainly aren't as bad at our home. So that's going to be a wrap on this video. Again, just a little bit of everything again. It's always a nice time at the cabin. So until I turn this thing back on, I hope all you guys are having a good summer. I hope the mosquitoes aren't carrying you away like they did me. And we will see you soon.